Hello everyone, welcome to our English learning channel. We are really happy and excited that you are watching this video today. If you are learning English and want to speak more confidently in your daily life, then you are in the right place. This channel is made to help beginners speak English in a simple, clear, and natural way.
Hi everyone, I'm Lena. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and learning English with us. If you feel shy, nervous, or scared while speaking English, please don't worry at all. Many learners feel the same way, and that is completely normal. In this video, we will speak slowly, clearly, and use very easy English words so that you can understand everything without stress.
And I'm Paul. Our goal is to make English easy and comfortable for you. You don't need perfect grammar or a big vocabulary to start speaking English. You just need simple sentences and a little practice every day.
Yes, Paul. And today's topic is very important for every English learner. It is the first thing we usually do when we meet someone new. Whether you meet someone at school, in an office, at an interview, or in a social place, this skill is always useful.
That's right. If you can introduce yourself confidently, the conversation becomes much easier.
Yes, today we will learn how to introduce yourself in English step by step. This lesson is perfect for beginners, students, job seekers, and anyone who wants to speak better English. By the end of this video, you will be able to introduce yourself clearly and confidently.
Lena, many beginners ask this question. Why do you think introducing yourself is so important in English?
That's a very good question, Paul. Introducing yourself is important because it helps people understand who you are. When you meet someone new at school, at work, or in any social place, the first thing people want to know is your name and a little about you. A good introduction helps start a friendly and comfortable conversation. Also, when you introduce yourself well, you feel more confident inside. You don't feel confused or scared because you already know what to say. This confidence helps you continue the conversation and speak more English.
That's very true. Even a simple introduction can change how you feel. When you know how to introduce yourself, you feel more relaxed and comfortable while talking to others. It also helps the other person feel comfortable talking to you.
Yes, and beginners often think they need long or difficult sentences. But that is not true at all. You don't need big words or perfect grammar. Simple and clear sentences are more than enough to introduce yourself in a good way.
Exactly. A short and clear introduction is better than a long and confusing one.
So learners, don't try to speak fast or say too much. Focus on speaking clearly, slowly, and confidently.
Lena, many beginners feel confused about where to start when they introduce themselves. Can you show our listeners a very basic and simple self-introduction that anyone can use?
Of course, Paul. The good thing is that a self-introduction does not need to be long or difficult. A very simple introduction can start like this. Hello, my name is Lena. This sentence is easy to remember and very common in daily English. You can use it in school, at work, or when you meet someone for the first time. When you say this sentence slowly and clearly, people understand you easily. You don't need to add anything else in the beginning. Just saying your name is enough to start the conversation.
That's a great example, Lena. I can also introduce myself in a similar way and say, Hi, my name is Paul. This sounds friendly and natural. You can also say, I am Paul. Both sentences are correct and commonly used in English. Some people like to say hello, and some like to say hi. Both words are fine, so learners can choose the one they feel comfortable with.
Yes, and beginners should practice these sentences again and again. The more you practice, the more confident you will feel. These sentences are short, simple, and very useful in real life. Once you feel comfortable saying your name, introducing yourself becomes much easier.
After saying your name, the next very common thing people talk about is where they are from. This helps continue the conversation in a natural way.
Yes, that's right. After saying your name, you can talk about your country or city. For example, I can say, I am from Canada. This sentence is very simple and clear. If you want to say a little more, you can say, I am from a small city in Canada. This gives a little extra information, but is still easy for beginners. You don't need to explain everything about your city or country.
That's true. I can say, I am from England. This one sentence helps the other person know more about me and my background. It also gives them a chance to ask more questions.
Yes, and learners should remember that they don't need long explanations. Just one simple sentence is enough at the beginning. When you feel more confident, you can slowly add more details.
Exactly. Simple sentences help you speak clearly and confidently, especially when you are a beginner. Now let's talk about something that people ask very often when they meet you for the first time. After your name and where you are from, many people ask this question. What do you do? This question is very common in daily life, at school, at work, and even in interviews.
Yes, that's right, Paul. When someone asks, "What do you do?" they want to know if you are a student or if you are working. If you are a student, you don't need to explain too much. You can simply say, "I am a student." This sentence is short, clear, and very easy for beginners to remember. If you want to add a little more information, you can say, "I study English," or "I study in college." These sentences help the other person understand you better, but they are still simple.
That's a good point. And if you are working, you can also use very simple sentences. For example, you can say, "I work in an office." This tells people what kind of work you do without going into details. If you want to talk about your job directly, you can say, "I am a teacher," or "I am a shopkeeper," or "I am an engineer." These sentences are very useful in daily conversations and job interviews.
Yes, and beginners should remember one thing. You don't need difficult words or long explanations. Simple sentences are enough to talk about what you do. Speaking clearly and confidently is more important than saying too much.
Lena, after talking about work or study, can beginners also talk about hobbies or interests?
Yes, of course, Paul. Talking about hobbies is a very nice way to make your introduction friendly and interesting. Hobbies help other people know what you like and what you enjoy doing in your free time. You don't need to talk about many hobbies. Even one hobby is enough for beginners. For example, I can say, "I like reading books." This is a very simple sentence, but it tells a lot about me. Or I can say, "I enjoy listening to music." Both sentences are very common and easy to use.
That's nice, Lena. I can also talk about my hobbies in a simple way. I can say, "I like playing sports," or "I enjoy watching movies." These sentences sound natural and friendly in conversations.
Yes, and the best thing about hobbies is that they help start a longer conversation. When you talk about your hobbies, the other person may ask more questions. This makes the conversation easy and enjoyable.
Exactly. So learners, don't be afraid to talk about what you like. Simple hobby sentences can make your introduction complete and confident. Now that we have learned all the small parts of a self-introduction, let's put everything together and listen to a full example. This will help beginners understand how all the sentences connect naturally. A full introduction does not need to be long, but it should be clear and friendly.
Okay, Paul. I will give a simple and complete example. Listeners, please listen carefully and notice how the sentences are short and easy. You can also pause the video and repeat after me if you want. Hello, my name is Lena. I am from Canada. I am a student and I study English. In my free time, I like reading books and listening to music. This introduction is simple, but it tells people my name, where I am from, what I do, and what I like.
That is a perfect beginner-level introduction, Lena. Everything is clear, and the sentences are very easy to understand. Now I will give my own example so learners can hear another style. Hi, my name is Paul. I am from England. I work as a teacher. In my free time, I like playing football and watching movies. This introduction is also short, but it sounds confident and natural.
See, everyone? We did not use difficult words or long sentences. Simple sentences can sound very good when you speak clearly and confidently. You can change these sentences and make your own introduction easily.
Now it's your turn to practice. Learning English is not only about watching videos, it is also about speaking. Try to make your own self-introduction using the steps we shared in this lesson. Start with your name, then say where you are from, what you do, and what you like.
Yes, and remember to speak slowly and clearly. You don't need to speak fast to speak good English. Slow and clear English is always better for beginners. And please don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are a very important part of learning. Every time you make a mistake, you learn something new. So don't feel shy or embarrassed. Be proud that you are learning a new language.
You can practice in front of a mirror to see your expressions. You can also record your voice on your phone and listen to it. This will help you improve your pronunciation and confidence.
Yes, and practice a little every day. Even 5 minutes of speaking practice can make a big difference. The more you practice, the more confident you will feel.
Thank you so much for watching this video and learning English with us today. We really appreciate your time and effort.
We hope this lesson helped you feel more confident about introducing yourself in English. See you in the next video. Bye.